Yo, you might be.
Where is he, guys? That's enemy incoming. No! He's down. Fucking grenade. Whoa. Hey guys and girls, thanks for joining me again today on what's going to be a very interesting review video. This time, Novritsch has brought out an airsoft replica that I think none of us have expected to come next. And that is the SSR249, or as you know it commonly, an M249. A big boy. So we're going to see what this gun is like, what's the build quality, go into an in-depth review in it, but we'll also test it out, chrono it, show how it shoots, and there'll be a little bit of nighttime gameplay footage with it as well. Because I've already got this thing out on the ground and gotten to test it and hands-on, so this review video is going to be a very hands-on one. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, let's start by getting into this unboxing. So, nice big box. Let's get this bad boy open. Now, as I said, I've already opened this, and so just doing it again on camera for you guys. Very basic. Seems like we're not really coming with manuals anymore. We're coming with a QR code to a library on how to do everything. Then we get a little bit of a split clip, which I'll show you what that's for in a while, and some 3M double-sided Velcro tape. Not sure to this day what that's for, but anyway. So here's the gun itself, and as you can see, it's the para version, so it's got this lovely folding stock type configuration. You've got your drum mag. It's got in it, you'll have to put a 9-volt battery in, but it's got 3 settings. One is off, one is sound control, and one is auto. So sound control basically means it'll keep winding as the gun is shooting. Auto is like an auto winding just to get it started. You can see a lovely black nail there. That's what happens when you play airsoft. But anyway, so that's the box mag. Really nice. Huge capacity in this. And the cool thing about it is the inside of this is lined with a very soft foam, which means no rattles. Really nice touch. Very good touch from them. So let's get the main article out, which is the M249. And as you can see, it's lovely. It's got nice top cover. And inside here, you're going to see the lovely hop-up unit, which I must say, it's a brilliant hop-up chamber. Really good. Now, I'm not too sure because it's not released what power versions this is coming in, but the link in the video description to the Novritsch store is there, and you'll be able to check what dual versions you can order. So, as you can see anyway, quite simply put, this box mag slips on like so. And then M4 mag style adapter will then just simply feed in like this and give it a good jiggle. Finally then, we assemble the stock on the back like so. There'll be a little simple pin here just to screw out like that. Just take that pin out. And this is what, see the split collar in this one? This pin you'll just have to hammer out. But this is for when the stock is on, like so. You'll be able to put a split collar on this side, meaning it won't fall off. So that's all that is. So yeah, that's exactly what has come in the box. Now, I have an interesting story to tell you about this. This gun was meant to be released a lot sooner than it was, and it was sent to me and a number of influencers like AK Statin, Airsoft Camman, and there was issues with the first one. I mean, they sent it to us to test it. Now, some of the issues that they fixed, because this is the exact same gun, I actually shipped it back to them. They made the tweaks, fixed it, and then they shipped it back out to us, and now it's been launched. So some of the issues they fixed was, for me, when I was putting this mag adapter in, the hop-up, the nozzle from this to the hop-up chamber wasn't lining up perfectly. So I actually had to Dremel around the hop chambers very slightly. It was about like 0.5 of a mil to get it to feed. Very quick fix, but they've since resolved that by flaring all around the chamber into the hop-up unit now. So that feedback came directly from basically us airsoft YouTubers. Also, another one is the barrel can be released with this button here, really simply. So it pops out, and this is very, very cool, guys, because you can see you can take out your hop-up very simply. It's a rotary style, comes with a maple leaf bucking, it looks like, inside. Not sure of the diameter of this, but it's probably 6.03. But this is another piece they fixed. This used to be a metal piece, and it was actually quite soft. And I noticed as I took the barrel in and out, it started to wear down. They've replaced this with a high density plastic, which will not wear down on this connector when it's coming in and out. So really, really cool. It means that no one in the public will be able to get a version that doesn't work. The testing was done by us airsoft YouTubers, and we got it all running. I wanted to tell you about that story because it's really interesting about how these are developed, how they're tested, and how they're refined before they get sent out to your customers. So same feedback came from Camman, came from myself and a few others. But yeah, it's perfect now. You'll see the gameplay footage later where I fielded, and my God, oh yeah, it's really, really nice. Okay guys, now you can see I have it all together. I have that little split collar in this, and I have this screwed on, and we can see what it looks like in its true beauty. So it's a very, very nice, well-made gun. It is heavy. It's a 249. I'll put the exact weight of it up there on screen now in a second for you. But one thing I want to let you know is to put in and out the battery of this, it's a bit of a pain, I personally think. You don't pop out the barrel like I showed you because the connector is too short. It is a Dean's connector, which is nice to see. But what you actually do is you remove this Allen key screw, this one here on the bottom, and this one here. And when you have all of them off, this bottom piece just simply comes off, and that's where you connect your battery. So obviously being an M249, you have only got a safety. So safe, fire, there is no semi-auto. If you pull the trigger, no matter how quick you are, you'll always get off 2 shots. So it's impossible to do semi-auto. I'm sure someone now is going to challenge me and actually tell me they can do it, but I wasn't able to do semi-auto. Looking at it like this, you have lovely adjustable sights. You can see for height here, like so, up and down for elevation, and then you got your windage left and right. And they seem to line up lovely with the front post, which is really good to see. So on top of this, you have this piece that will actually pop out, and you got a storage compartment in the bottom of the grip. So if you want to put some things in there. Oh, I've just noticed this now. Looks like Novritsch has included an Allen key in here. It's poked a hole through the cover. But anyway, and obviously because it's a para style, right, you can collapse the stock. So you pull out, rotate, and then you've got the collapsed version of it, which is quite nice. It does have a fake cocking handle on the side, which, you know, just has the realism. But in general, I love the top cover. The top cover performs lovely. You've got your feed tray like in the real one. And then inside here, when you do that, you can simply adjust your hop up by rotating left and right. So really, really simple. Now, the one thing I don't like about it is actually taking out this mag piece. So to take out this mag piece and then take off the mag, you actually have to push this down like this, and you have to wiggle it back and forth. Now also, the gun won't feed unless you have this pushed all the way in. That's all the way in. I actually hadn't it all the way in the original. So push down and pull it out. And once that's down, you can press down on this little tab and you can slide the box mag off. So look, it's a really well built airsoft replica, but the main thing to note is like Novritsch has put his own stamp on the design of an M249. So he's put this CNC metal top cover up here with Picatinny on the bottom and M-lock on the side. Quite nice. And things to note is you can obviously remove the flash hider here. There's a tiny, tiny Allen key underneath, and you can see there the hole for. That'll come off. And also you can remove the front post, which is also very nice. So meaning you can mount something like a scope camera or whatever up there on top. And yeah, it won't get in the way of it. The trigger is a little clunky. You can really hear that switch engaging, but I'm pretty sure it's quite squishy like the real M249 as well. One thing to note here also is when you pull out your stock, there is actually a shoulder resting portion here. So if you had a bipod enabled in this, let me see if I can get this out, it'll pop up and this will actually sit on your shoulder for when you're at extended periods of time on a bipod, which is quite nice. And I think that's on the real version as well. But it has all those features, which is very good to see. Okay, so now I'm going to chrono this using the weight gram BBs that I use in the field, so 0.3 gram BBs. And we'll just see how this is coming out. 0.96, 0.98, 0.952, 0.989. So even though it's shooting lots of shots there, naturally enough, it's chronoing very consistently. Now what I want to point out to you guys is I actually shimmed up the spring on this. It came out of the box shooting 1 joule exactly on 0.2 gram BBs. So what I did is, for my infield weight, I've shimmed up the spring with a few FPS adjusters, which is really easy to do in this because it's got a quick change spring. And now, as you can see, I got it very close to 1 joule, and you're going to see in field how much range I'm getting with this, which is awesome. Now we're going to go over to my local airsoft site, Spec Ops, where we're going to show you how it performs and shoots and get a little bit more of an in-depth view into how it operates. Alright, so now we're going to shoot these 0.3 gram BBs downrange to see what range we're getting. So, alright, let's have a few burst shots downrange. Wow, yeah, so they're overhopping these trees and they're hitting the bus all the way down there. I'd say that's, could be 65 meters or more. So as you can see, it has no problem shooting these BBs way out there, even though these are 3 gram BBs. Okay, let's just show you downrange. Yeah, I think that is pretty awesome out of the box. Alright, so I want to point out a few more features about this gun. So one is that, as you can see here, which isn't common with other M249 brands, is it has these 2 fixed sling points, which are really, really nice. So that doesn't come as standard on a lot of these guns. As well, very little rattle out of this gun. It's very, very good. All that's rattling up here is actually the bipod mount in the front. So if I hold that, this gun is very solid, right? Looks really good. Now another important point of mention is when I connect in the box mag, on a lot of M249s, it cannot be plugged in after. You have to do it first, which I think you can all agree makes this really awkward that it can dangle down. But on the Novritsch one, he's fixed that, and you can see it'll work and it'll shoot no problem. So the final bit I want to point out here is, let me take this off and flip up the top cover. So in these, as I mentioned earlier, that this has a quick barrel release, and in some 249s they tend to shoot slightly to the left or right, and that's because when this hop-up chamber seats in here, it's got a little groove, and sometimes the tolerances in that can be very poor. But you can see in this one, if I try and wobble the hop-up, or even grab the front sight here and try and wobble it, there's no movement left and right, which means out of the box, it's going to shoot super far and super straight. All right, now what we want to see, guys, is will this M249 work in a panic situation? Your box mag runs low and you want to grab one of your buddy's M4 mags. In theory, it should work, so let's try it out. This is just a high cap one. So let's just see. Yeah, no issue with that. Works fine, and then you can press this just to release the empty BBs. So yeah, it is M4 mag compatible, no issues at all. A lot of these box mags, M249s, might take loads of batteries, but I know a few guys who modded these to have 9-volt batteries as standard. Now, that's what this comes with out of the box. I have just a bit of sellotape there to stop it from rattling around. But that is a really nice thing to see rather than having these multiple batteries. So again, that's another Novritsch addition and upgrade. Right guys, one of the things I want to show you is that this is the battery I recommend for this 249. So this is an 1800 milliamp hour battery, 11.1 volt. As you can see, guns standard Deans as 25C. Now with this, you get a significant increase in rate of fire from if you use another 11.1. So this right here is another 11.1 volt battery, but this one's 1450 milliamp hours, which means you'll get less shots, but as you'll see too, it'll actually have a slower rate of fire. Very slightly noticeable, but if you want that fast rate of fire and more capacity, more shots, 1800 milliamp hour 11.1 is what you want. Okay, so this is a 1100 milliamp hour battery, 7.4 volt battery, just to show you the difference, and this is 20C. So batteries make a big difference in airsoft. Not all guns can handle 11.1, but this is 7.4 volt. Listen to this. That's how most AEGs that aren't great sound out of the box. So yeah, get your batteries right. That's why I recommend the first choice. So I hope you enjoyed that piece. Now we're going to take a look at some quick gameplay footage of me using the SSR249. And let me tell you, it didn't disappoint.
Yo, you're going to be hit. Hit.
Where is it? He's down. Okay, I'm gonna push out, I think.
The only one can see. Oh, landmark up there.
Bang, bang. Where is he, guys? Okay. Got to be. That's friendly on the left shooting.
Got them both.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Watch the right hand side. You cut the right hand. You cut the left hand corner. You go left. You aim left. Watch up there. Watch up there.
Well, if you wait till the smoke clears, there's one just down that way. A couple of minutes. That's Juggernaut.
Okay. Action. One down.
That is sexy.
Yeah, you have to. It has to be done.
Oh. Yeah, do it again. Ricochet. There's space in.
One here. There's one in this building. Fucking grenade. Oh, I'm dead. Take that. Dead, man. That's enemy. That's enemy incoming. No, he's down. You got him.
Holy Jesus, dude. That is terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. You should see what it does when you shoot it out there. Down there.
What's your channel name?
Turn off the lights, sec. Turn off your lights.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Let's
in that building.
Oh fuck, hold on. Sorry, lads. Yeah? Okay. So guys and girls, I hope you really enjoyed this in-depth review and gameplay footage with this brand new Novritsch SSR249. I highly recommend this platform. It's really good, and out of the box I honestly don't think there's anything you need to do bar shim up the spring. So guys and girls, if you really enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below and don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notifications button. I'm FoxGreen, I'll see you soon.